Hi, I'm Jeff, and this is J&M Futon, and we feature the wheel futon frame, which is behind me here. And it's quite a remarkable frame for its versatility. It's also affordable, it's very easy to operate. It's eco-friendly, socially conscious, sustainable, and just downright awesome. Alright, so you're asking yourself, well, so what? It's a futon. They're all the same, right? Well, this one does something quite remarkable. I'll tell you about it in a second. First, a little history lesson. So it was around 1990 when futons started to get thicker and the frame started to be more like living room furniture. And anybody with a wood shop could make a futon frame. And that's exactly what happened about a mile from here. There was a company called Atlantic which started making these out of pine, these frames. Well, that didn't last too long. You see, manufacturers realized that they could set up a factory in a place like China or Indonesia or Malaysia, you know, someplace with no labor laws. And they could bring them back over to the States and sell them for half of what you can make them over here. So all these domestic companies started to go out of business. Oh, and that company that was making the pine frames down the street from us, they became an importer. You guessed it, Indonesia. Okay, so we have all these frames coming over from Asia. They're all using this slider mechanism design. And this takes a pin like this and it goes inside a groove, basically. You got two pins. And the poor sap who invented this, well, he never bothered to patent it. But then again, why would he? Let's take a closer look. I'll show you why. This seat section here, well, now the futon's starting to get thicker, so they're heavier. And then if you're sitting on here, you're putting a lot of weight. And it's putting a lot of stress on this back section here. Well, if the grain is running this way, you tend to get a crack right down the middle of this board, or maybe a crack down the middle of this one. And if you don't have a problem there, this pin is sitting on a shelf about 1/4 of an inch thick, and that could wear out easily. But if neither of those two things happen, and you just happen to maybe move the frame a little bit or kick it, this pin could come down and boom, you're on the floor. So about 10 years ago, the year 2000, an engineer called Nikita Grigoriev thought he could do a better job. So he took a look at this particular design and he, well, ignored it. So this is what he came up with. This is the wheel frame. Now the wheel frame has a pin that attaches the seat in the back, and the board from the seat goes all the way down here to the floor and becomes another leg, therefore giving it more support than it has in the slider frame. And the back uses this strut here that's attached to this movable leg set. And this is what's remarkable about the wheel frame. Still don't see it? Let me show you a little different way. So what we have here is the world's first futon convertible recliner. And you can get this in any size. So, go to amherstfuton.com and see about a special offer we have just for you.